Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm filmmaker Amal and I am here to talk to you about mood boards today. How you put a mood board together. I'm going to be using Canva, which is a website I suggested and recommended before. This is one that I use often to prepare my mood boards, and I'm going to show you on screen how I put it together for a film. Here's the script. We have a short film script that I'm working on right now. I'm just going to go through that and make notes for myself in terms of what I see, and then I'm going to get to preparing the mood board. So here we have Canva. On the left hand side you can see some of the videos, some of the photos that I already uploaded. Anything that I like, anything that I see that might work for the film, what I do is I try to download it. This isn't, for anyone but myself and my crew. It's not going out anywhere in public. So we need to kind of be mindful of what we do and how we do it. The thing is, it's easy for you to go off and get pictures yourself, except that it might take a bit more time. You might not find what you're looking for. Ideally, if you could do a photo shoot and take photos and the way you see it, that's great. But you need to be able to communicate to your crew. So the sooner you can do this, the better. Yeah, so I'm just looking up words that I think, or things that I think would work for me. Things that I see are key, are fundamental scenes within the film. For example, I like the feel of this. I like the woods in here. The first thing I'm going to do, actually, the first thing I like to do is I like to go get color palettes, and I find something that's close to what I want. For example, here, I like this one, except I don't like the green. I don't like this beigey thing. So I'm going to go take it from somewhere else. So that you can take this. I'm liking a lot of the browns. So this, for example, is a good brown for me. I tend to find that the color palettes that I choose are usually the same ones over and over again. There's a certain look or aesthetic that I like. And then what I do is I use this as sort of the starting point for my mood board. So I'll take that in and use that as the kind of start. And then I'll begin to add the images. So anything that I can think of that I see that I like. There's loads of woods in there. It just, the whole point of the mood board is to give someone a vibe, like how you see the film. I would include images that are from the location. If you have that. If you don't, I would find a location that's close to it, because then you know the kind of look and feel. Towards the end of the film, there is like a kind of dead looking baby, which is always a bonus in horror films. So we're gonna do that. Here's a tip, and I don't know if many people do this or if it's just me, but when I'm preparing a mood board for a horror film, I tend to use black as a background just because it gives it a very dark feel. And even though this short film is a horror film and it's set in it's set during the day, I think it just really helps remind people that this is a horror film. So that's why I like having it in there. And what a great thing is to have some comparables in there. So try and find a film, that you can compare to your short film, for example, and then use that. So for example, for me, let's just say Under the Shadow. I still don't know kind of what aesthetic I want it to do, but just to have a sense of what I can compare it to. So when someone sees an image, they remember that. I'm going to steal that, even though it's not 100% what I want. You also need to decide as a director what kind of camera you want to use when shooting this. And of course, I would consult with my director of photography, whoever that is. They obviously understand cameras more than I do, so it's important for me to get their point of view as well. The location that I had in my head that I really wanted is a friend of mine's flat, but her husband is sick and I'm not sure if we can shoot there. But in any case, I would love to just chat with her and see if she can maybe take some photos of the interior of her house. See, somebody looking at this would be like, why are you putting a boy in there? So sometimes it's not really relevant. Sometimes it's just for the color or the mood. As you can see here with Canva, it's so easy to download it just as a PDF, as JPEG, whatever. It's just so easy. So I'm going to work on that and then send it through. And that's it, a few hours into doing this, and obviously I'm quite cold now, so I have my beanie hat on, but I think we're pretty much there. And this is really one of the first things that we need to do, the steps that we need to take towards shooting the short, because only with the mood board can my production designer and my cinematographer have a feel for what I as a director want. We get props and furniture and everything in line with the color palette, which we will discuss. This is just a brief kind of thing, but it gives them an idea of my vision. Thanks so much for joining me this week, guys. I hope this was useful to you. Go prepare your mood boards. Take care. Till next time. Goodbye.